2Saint actually reminds me of we have a player here in the Northwest. His name is Puff Maine. Looks very Maine spelled M-A-Y-N-E. Very similar looking to 2Saint. And here we go. Basically, this whole matchup for Peach is throw turnips, and then for Puff, it's don't get hit by turnips, and then
yeah, that
Peach.
sounds about right.
But we'll see. Both these players, I mean,
a lot of rolls to keep away from Bladewise by 2Saint there.
Nice air dodging out to avoid the potential rest. Ooh, wasn't able to SDI that well enough. It's very tricky. It's something that
it is very tricky, and sometimes you got to SDI away because the way that everything carried him, it popped him up perfectly in range for that up air.
Yeah, you're right about that, and it's also really hard on the recovery if you get hit by the down air. If you can manage to SDI away and not get hit again, perfect. You can keep on your suck, but
there's
most people,
a lot of SDI and stick waggling to get out of that.
Most people will just get caught in the drill and then they get hit by a nair. So far, 2Saint doing a
grabbed him out of the float there.
Very nice right there.
Very nicely. Still 67%, but as we see, that was a very good raw grab. Stitch fest.
Stitch, yeah.
That's a stitch.
He's gonna hold on to that definitely.
Almost had a broken shield there. That was close.
That was interesting. He only got to throw it once and managed to touch the ground.
He didn't. Yeah, he just didn't catch it in time. It looked like he moved a little bit before he tried catching it too.
Yeah.
So that would have done it. Teddy, what are you doing?
Teddy, he's going for a little bit. 2Saint is being a little more reserved now. He's realized he can't just approach with Teddy because Teddy's very comfortable in tight situations.
And he's also extremely ballsy with how he actually plays Peach.
You're right about that. Oh, got hit with the frying pan. If I don't see that on the instant replay. That was beautiful. I love the sound.
Straight up.
Straight up. Fox who? Up smash who? We don't need that here. Teddy getting hit by the forward smash there. And it's fairly close. I mean, this is the kind of matchup that you don't necessarily need to have. You don't need to have a close ranking between two
simply
players.
Because of how the characters function. Nice try on the nair from Teddy there. And
SDI that.
Yeah, SDI'd that very well. I think a nair would have covered that better.
It's just floating around each other, managing to avoid each other's aerials.
It's almost like watching...
Oh, again!
Another frying pan!
Another frying pan.
That was so close to popping her all the way off the top, too. And
forward,
is that going to...
Down into...
Surprised he didn't do the forward throw.
Probably wouldn't have... Oh, actually, 170%, maybe. Or if he DI'd it well enough, it wouldn't have mattered.
Wow.
Now, see, if a fair didn't kill there, I don't think a forward throw would have either.
Either way, the forward throw does have monstrous scaling on its knockback.
Definitely. Oh, see, just holding on to the space. I like that. Teddy's very good at controlling airspace.
Nice back air to close that one out.
Nice
of course, he's still at...
They're dodging in. See, 2Saint, he's just not... 24% immediately.
Only 24, and that was 3 hits off of that down smash, too. Was one of them a phantom? Ooh, this could be interesting.
Nice, using up air to finish
off
that.
the top. All 2Saint's got to do is just manage one rest, and we're almost halfway through the match timer now.
How I see it, like if you look at Jigglypuff, how does she up air? Her arms are so small. She's got to like completely lean back to waggle her arm.
Is 2Saint in the Wii U bracket too? Because I think I just heard the TO for that.
I don't believe so. I don't think so. I don't think he's a Wii U player, though I honestly don't know.
I don't know either. Oh wow, they were dead even on percentage.
You're right about that. This really can't be anyone's as long. I mean, 2Saint can carry him or get a rest right now, and Bladewise, he can get a nice string of hits.
That's all it's going to take, too. And that's
nice.
it.
He managed to get the up air right there out of the drill, out of the down air.
Ill-advised approach from 2Saint.
If he managed to ASDI that any other way,
It would have worked so much better.
It would have
for him,
worked.
but it carried him up far enough that it just kicked him straight up into the up air.
So going straight back to Battlefield. 2Saint saying that was a fraudulent victory.
Oh my God, 70% in less than 10 seconds. Oh my God, that is massive. And Teddy's only been hit once.
He ate that down smash like nothing.
It's almost like he crouch canceled it.
I think he was holding down. He had to have been.
That's the only way that could have worked that way. Do you think I've said way enough lately?
Way. I think it's fine. But beautiful first stock from Teddy.
Oh my God, that is a commanding lead right off the bat.
Especially in this matchup.
Oh, no kidding. Especially with how floaty they are, too.
Nice. I love Peach's booty bump to catch Puff falling down. Oh. Got him sent off. It's especially hard for Puff to try and carry Peach because she's so floaty.
Floaty and, again, aerial mobility, that is only second to Puff. Yeah, I see that air dodge you mentioned earlier, that Puff privilege.
2Saint just waiting on Bladewise's movement here because he knows he's in the losing position right now.
Yeah, he's got to be a lot more patient than he was in the last match.
Yeah, I feel like one of 2Saint, or really his biggest fault in the first match was being a little too aggressive from the get-go. But a nice up smash to catch Bladewise falling.
Unfortunately for 2Saint, not enough to carry it off the top.
Shielding it without getting hit.
And then he just got bounced into it coming back down the second time anyway.
Yep. I think in general, at least in my opinion, and this might just be foolish of me, but if you're getting a grab as Peach against Puff, you should just try and get as much pummel damage as you can. Because it's so hard to get follow-ups, especially on Puff as Peach.
I saw that frying pan there, Teddy.
Teddy, what are you doing?
Can't be trading like
but
that.
He gets the rack.
Again with the forward smash.
It works. I mean, Teddy understands that 2Saint is doing like somewhat foolish approaches in the air.
Yeah, there are going to be people who are extremely unhappy to hear it, but 2Saint is going to have to start playing a little bit more like Hungrybox if he wants to have a good chance at this.
Definitely. Oh, but a nice nair to send 2Saint way off on the side. And we got some pop-offs on the right as well.
I don't know what's going on there.
Find out in the future bracket. Oh, that's a Stitch face. He picked it back up. And he taunts.
Oh, 2Saint.
Oh. Puff does not have the greatest throw.
No.
Oh, but nice falling down with a nair.
Puff doesn't have the greatest for a whole lot of things. But then again, Puff is the lethal joke character out of the entire Smash, whereas Pichu's just the joke character.
Just a joke. Oh, living.
Just barely not enough.
And that wasn't even that much DI, but it was enough to live that. 2Saint getting tossed around. Looking a little frustrated getting tossed around like this.
It wouldn't be, really.
Yep. But
138% to close out that stock.
Drill and up smash to get the stock off Bladewise, but a falling nair. That was an air, right?
That looked like a back air.
Or a back. I can't remember. I wasn't really looking at him.
Nice forward air from 2Saint. Oh no!
Trying to catch him in between the
turn up and the
down smash.
Yeah. I remember that video of, I think it was Armada. He pulled a Stitch face, threw it up.
Oh, yeah,
after a broken shield. Threw the Stitch face up, and then pulled another one immediately.
Really?
I think that was the case. Either that or it was a neutral air into the Stitch. And then that just closed it out.
That was on Mango, right? The neutral air on the Stitch.
Yeah,
I believe it was a single Stitch.
Neutral air, single Stitch.
But here, 2Saint.
No, that Stitch was the one that he threw up. Was the second one in a row he pulled because the first one destroyed the shield.
Oh yeah, you're right. Bladewise going for the chase here on 2Saint. Oh, and getting an air out of shield, but trying to finish this off.
All it's going to take is one good hit, and with the knockback scaling that Nair and Fair have from Peach, that's
it.
Read that roll
away. Managed to take it 2-0 over 2Saint.
Interesting reversal of our first Genesis to Mango Red Armada's roll.
Yep, you're right about that. You're right about that. Let's see, what replay do we have right now? Oh. That better be. I hope this is. Yep. The pan right up.
Yep.
I think it'd be.
That's one well-served Jigglypuff.
I like that. Hot and